what we are doing to make it a complete sadhana. Let us try today also, right from the beginning of Omkara Ucharanam till we do the Purnamadaha in both classes. Let we practice the Ekagra Bhumika of Yoga Sadhana. Let us practice the Karma Yoga Seva of through this study. Let the Shastra Jnana be spread everywhere. Let us practice the Bhakti Yoga of reveling in Bhagavan's Bhakti, both in Bhagavatam and Ramayanam, and let us do the Tattva Chintanam, Atma Chintanam. Let us see how best we can do. Om. 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 Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sachidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyadihetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Shri Krishnaya Vayan Namaha. Dharma Projhita Kaitavotra Paramo Nirmatsaranam Satam Vedyam Vastavamatra Vastu Shivadam Tapatrayonmulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamunikrute Kim va paraireeshwaraha sadyo hrudyavarudyate trakrutivihi shushrushabhistakshanat Narayanam namaskritya naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudirayed. Om namo bhagavate vasudevaya. Om yonta pravishya mama vachamimam prasuptam संजीवयत्यखिल शक्तिधर स्वधाम्ना अन्यांश्च हस्तचरण श्रवणत्वगादीन् प्राणान् नमो भगवते पुरुषाय तुभ्यम्. ओम समस्त देवताभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो नमः. श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण आचार्येभ्यो नमः. परब्रह्मणे महाविष्णवे ब्रह्मणे सनकादिमुनिभ्यो नारदाय वेदव्यासाय शुकब्रह्मर्षिये सूतमहामुने शौनकादृशिभ्यो वैशम्पायनादृशिभ्यो अत्र्यादृशिभ्यो प्रह्लादादिभक्तजनेभ्यो मत्स्यादेवतारेभ्यो आदित्यादवग्रदेवताभ्यो नमो नमः. श्री दक्षिणामूर्ति दत्तात्रेय ग्रीवादगुरुभ्यो नमः. श्री दुर्गा लक्ष्मी सरस्वती स्वरूपिणी श्री आदिवराशक्ति मात्रे नमः. ओम श्री माता पितृदेवताभ्यो नमः. दिशंकराचार्यादिगुरुभ्यो नमः. अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. ओम श्री कृष्ण परब्रह्मणे नमः. समस्त गुरूणां देवतानां परब्रह्मणः श्रुतिमात्मनुग्रहेण श्रुतियुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधस्य अस्मिन् क्षीणे एव अनुभवप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः पुनरुत्थान पुनर्जागरण विश्वव्याप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मवैदिकसंस्कृतेः शत्रूणां समूल निर्मूलनार्थं च समस्त भक्तसाधक जिज्ञासूनां सेवकानां विघ्ननिवारणं शक्तिसामर्थ्यप्राप्त्यर्थं च विश्वशान्तिकल्याणार्थं च श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराण शास्त्रस्य नवमस्कन्धस्य पारायणम् एकादश स्कन्धस्य अध्ययनं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे. आदौ पारायणम्. Today we will do the 15th chapter chanting. Om. Let us do. Om अथ नवमस्कन्धः पारायणं पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः. श्रीशुक उवाच. ओम ऐलस्य चोर्वशी गर्भात् षडासन् आत्मजा नृप आयुः श्रुतायुः सत्यायुः रयोऽथ विजयो जयः श्रुतायोर्वसुमान् पुत्रः सत्यायोश्च श्रुतञ्जयः रयस्य सुत एकश्च जयस्य तनयोमितः भीमस्तु विजयस्याथ काञ्चनो होत्रकस्ततः तस्य जह्नो सुतो गङ्गां गण्डूषिः कृत्य यो पिबतो जह्नोस्तु पूरुस्तत्पुत्रः बलाकश्चात्मजोजकः ततः कुशः कुशस्यापि कुशाम्बुस्तनयो वसुः कुशनाभश्च चत्वारो गातिरासीत् कुशाम्बुजः तस्य सत्यवतीं कन्यां रुचिको याच तद्विजः वरं विसदृशं मत्वा गाधिर्भार्गवमब्रवीत् एकतः श्यामकर्णानां हयानां चन्द्रवर्चसां सहस्रं दीयतां शुल्कं कन्यायाः कुशिका वयम् इत्युक्तस्तन्मतं ज्ञात्वा गतः स वरुणान्तिकम् आनीय दत्त्वा तानश्वान् उभयेमे वराननां स ऋषिः प्रार्थितः पत्न्या श्वश्रा चापत्यकाम्यया श्रपयित्वोभयैर्मन्त्रैः चरुं स्नातुं गतो मुनिः तावत् सत्यवती मात्रा स्वचरुं याचिता सती श्रेष्ठं मत्वा तु सायुच्छतु मात्रे मातुरदत् स्वयं तद्विज्ञाय मुनिः प्राह पत्नीं कष्टमकारशीः घोरो दण्डधरः पुत्रः भ्राता ते ब्रह्मवित्तमः प्रसादितः सत्यवत्या मैवं भूरिति भार्गवः अथ तर्हि भवेत् पौत्रः जमदग्निस्ततो अभवतो सा चाभूत् सुमहत्पुण्या कौशिकी लोकपावनी रेणोः सुतां रेणुकां वै जमदग्निर्वाहयाम तस्यां वै भार्गवऋषेः सुता वसुमदादयः यवीयान्यज्ञ एतेषां राम इत्यभिविश्रुतः यमाहुर्वासुदेवांशं हैहयानां कुलान्तकं त्रिसप्तकृत्वोय इमां चक्रे निक्षत्रियां महीम दुष्टं क्षत्रं भुवो भारम् अब्रह्मण्यमनीशवतो अनीनशतो रजस्तमो वृतमहन फल्गुन्यविकृतें हसि राजोवाच किं तदंहो भगवतः राजन्यैरजितात्मभिः कृतं येन कुलं नष्टं क्षत्रियाणाम् अभीक्ष्णशः श्रीबादरायणिर्वाच हैहयानाम् अतिपतिः अर्जुनः क्षत्रियर्षभः दत्तं नारायणस्यांशम् आराध्य परिकर्मभिः बाहून् दशशतं लेभे दुर्धर्षत्वमरातिशो अव्याहतेन्द्रियौजः श्री तेजो वीर्ययशो बलं योगेश्वरत्वमैश्वर्यं गुणायत्राणिमादयः चचाराव्याहतगतिः लोकेषु पवनो यथा स्त्रीरत्नैरावृतः क्रीडन् रेवाम्भसि मदोत्कटः वैजयन्तीं सजं बिभ्रत् रुरोधसरितं भुजैः विप्लावितं स्वशिबिरं प्रतिस्रोतः सरिज्जलैः नामृष्यत्तस्य तद्वीर्यं वीरमानी दशाननः गृहीतो लीलया स्त्रीणां समक्षं कृतकिल्बिषः माहिष्मत्यां सन्निरुद्धः मुक्तो येन कपिर्यथा स एकदा तु मृगयां विचरन् विजने वने यदृच्छयाश्रमपदं जमदग्नेरुपाविशतो तस्मै स नरदेवाय मुनिरर्हणमाहरत ससैन्यामात्यवाहाय हविष्मत्या तपोधनः सवीरस्तत्र तद्दृष्ट्वा आत्मैश्वर्यातिशायनं तन्नाद्रियताग्निहोत्र्यां साभिलाषः सहह्ययः हविर्दानीं ऋषेर्दर्पात् नरान् हर्तुमचोदयत् ते च माहिष्मतीं निम्न्युः सवत्सां क्रन्दतीं बलात् अथ राजनिर्याते राम आश्रममागतः श्रुत्वा तत्तस्य दौरात्म्यं शुक्रोधाहिरिवाहतः घोरमादाय परशुं सतूणं चर्मकार्मुकम् अन्वधावत दुर्धर्षः मृगेन्द्र इव यूथपं तमापतन्तं भृगुवर्यमोजसा धनुर्धरं बाणपरश्वधायुधम् ऐनेयचर्माम्बरमर्कधामभिः युतं जटाभेर्ददृशे पुरीं विशन् अचोदयद् हस्तिरथाश्वपत्तिभिः गदासि बाणार्ष्टिशतग्निशक्तिभिः अक्षौहिणीः सप्तदशातिभीषणाः ताराम एको भगवान् सूदयत् यतो यतोऽसौ प्रहरत्परश्वतः मनोनिलौजाः परचक्रसूदनः ततस्ततश्चिन्नभुजोरुकन्धराः निपेतुरुर्व्यां हतसूतवाहनाः दृष्ट्वा स्वसैन्यं रुधिरौघकर्दमे रणाजिरे रामकुठारसायकैः विवृक्नवर्मध्वजचापनिविग्रहं निपातितं हैहय आपतदृषा अथार्जुन पञ्चशतेषु बाहुभिः धनुष्युबाणान्युगपत्ससन्दधे रामाय रामोऽस्त्रभृतां समग्रणीः तान्येकधन्वेषु विरच्चिनत्समं पुनः स्वहस्तैरचलान् मृधेऽङ्घ्रिपान् उत्क्षिप्य वेगादविधावतो युधि भुजान् कुठारेण कठोरनेमिना चिच्छेद रामः प्रसवं त्वहेरिव कृत्तवाहोः शिरस्तस्य गिरेः शृङ्गमिवाहरतु हते पितरि तत्पुरत्राः आयुतं तद्रुवुर्भयात् अग्निहोत्रीमुपावर्त्य सवत्सां परवीरः समुपेत्याश्रमं पित्रे परिक्लिष्टां समर्पयतु स्वकर्म तत्कृतं रामः पित्रे भ्रातृभ्य एव च वर्णयामास तत् श्रुत्वा जमदग्निरभाषत राम राम महाबाहो भवान् पापमकारशीतो अवतीर्नरदेवं यत् सर्वदेवमयं वृथा वयं हि ब्राह्मणास्तात क्षमयार्हणताङ्गताः यया लोकगुरुर्देवः पारमेष्ठ्यमगात्पदं क्षमया रोचते लक्ष्मीः ब्राह्मी सौरी यथा प्रभा क्षमिणामाशु भगवान् तुष्यते हरिरीश्वरः राज्ञो मूर्धाभिषिक्तस्य वधो ब्रह्मवधात् गुरुः तीर्थसंसेवया चाम्हः जह्यङ्गाच्युतचेतनः इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां नवमस्कन्धे पञ्चदशोऽध्यायः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Parashurama Charitra is here where we can see how that Sahasrarjuna coming while in the hunting to Jabadagni Ashrama, all his servants, himself, Sainya were given wonderful food and all through that Kamadhenu. He wanted it, Jamadagniji did not give, so forcefully he takes away. Then the son Parashurama comes and says, takes all the weapons, all of them. Then he finishes that Kartavirya Sahasrarjuna. When he comes back, father is not happy, you did a big sin, king should not be killed. So go and do Tirtha Yatra. So when he goes for Tirtha Yatra, then his father is eliminated by the children of Kartavirya. Therefore, he becomes angry and 21 times he removes all Kshatriya. That will be seen in the next chapter. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Sri Ram Jaya. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Shri Bhagavata Sharanam Mama. Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama. Shri Suta Sharanam Mama. Shri Shukadeva Sharanam Mama. Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama. Shri Narada Sharanam Mama. Shri Kumara Sharanam Mama. Shri Brahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Vishnu Sharanam Mama. Shri Parabrahma Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Sharanam Mama. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare. He Nath Narayana Vasudeva. Om Mukam Karoti Vachalam Vangum Langhayate Girim Yatkruvatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Swarge Satye च कैलासे वैकुण्ठे नास्तेन रसः अतप्पिबन्धु सद्भाग्याः मामामुञ्चदगर्हिषित् ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ॐ श्रीकृष्णपरब्रह्मणे नमः श्रीमद्भागवत महापुराणमेकादश स्कन्धः मुक्तिरहित्वा अन्यथा रूपं स्वरूपेण व्यवस्थितिः अथ एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः ॐ श्रीभगवानुवाच मर्त्यो यदा फ्रम् 34 मर्त्यो यदा त्यक्तसमस्तकर्मा निवेदितात्मा विचिकीर्षितो मे तदामृतत्वं प्रतिपद्यमानः मयामृतत्वाय मयात्मभूयाय च कल्पते वै श्रीशुक उवाच स एव मादर्शितयोगमार्गः तदोत्तमश्लोकवचो निशम्य बद्धाञ्जलिः प्रीत्युपरुद्धकण्ठः न किञ्चिदूचे श्रुपरिप्लुताक्षः विष्टभ्यचित्तं प्रणयावघूर्णं धैर्येण राजन् बहुमन्यमानः कृताञ्जलिः प्राहयदुप्रवीरं शीर्ष्णा स्पृशंस्तच्चरणारविन्दम् उद्धव उवाच विद्रावितो मे मोहमहान्धकारः य आश्रितो मे तव सन्निधानात् विभावसोह किं नु समीपगस्य शीतं तमोभिः प्रभवन्त्यजाद्य प्रत्यर्पितो मे भवतानुकम्पिना भृत्याय विज्ञानमय प्रदीपः हित्वा कृतज्ञः तव पादमूलं कोऽन्यत् समीयात् शरणं त्वदीयं वृक्नश्च मे सुदृढः स्नेहपाशः दाशार्हवृष्ण्यन्धकसात्वतेषु प्रासारितः सृष्टिविवृद्धये त्वया स्वमामया ह्यात्मसुबोधयेति न नमोऽस्तु ते महायोगिन् प्रपन्नमनुषाधिमां यथा त्वच्चरणाम्भोजे रतिः स्यादनपायिनी श्रीभगवानुवाच गच्छोद्धवमयादिष्टः वदर्याख्यं ममाश्रमं तत्र मत्पादतीर्थोदे स्नानोपस्पर्शनैः शुचिः ईक्षयालकनन्दाय विधूषाशेषकल्मषः वसानो वल्कलान्यङ्ग वन्यभुक्सुखनिस्पृहः तितिक्षुर्द्वन्द्वमात्राणां सुशीलः संयतेन्द्रियः शान्तः समाहितधिया ज्ञानविज्ञानसंयुतः मत्तोऽनुशिक्षितं यत्ते विविक्तमनुभावयन् मय्यावेशितवाक्चित्तः मद्धर्मनिरतो भव अतिव्रजगतिस्तिस्रः मामेष्यसि ततः परम् श्रीशुक उवाच स एव मुक्तो हरिमेधसोद्धवः प्रदक्षिणं तं परिसृत्य पादयोः शिरो विधाय निधायाश्रु कलाभिरार्द्रधीः न्यषिञ्चदद्वन्द्वपरोऽप्यपक्रमे सुदुस्त्यजस्नेहवियोगकातरः न शक्नुवन् स्तं परिहातुमातुरः कृच्छ्रम्ययो मूर्धनि भर्तृपादुके बिभ्रन्नमस्कृत्य ययौ पुनः पुनः ततस्तमन्तर्हृदि सन्निवेश्य गतो महाभागवतो विशालां यतोपदिष्टां जगदेकबन्धुना तपः समास्थाय हरेरगाद्गतिं य एतदानन्दसमुद्रसंहृतं ज्ञानामृतं भागवताय भाषितं कृष्णेन योगेश्वरसेविताङ्घ्रिणा सच्छ्रद्धया सेव्य जगद्विमुच्यते भवभयमपहन्तुं ज्ञानविज्ञानसारं निगमकृदुपजह्रे भृङ्गवद्वेदसारम् अमृतमुदति तश्चापाययन् भृङ्क्त्यवर्गान् पुरुषं वृषभमाद्यं कृष्णसंज्ञं नतोऽस्मि इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायाम् एकादशस्कन्धे एकोनत्रिंशोऽध्यायः ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः. We are into this most beautiful portion of Bhagavatam. Everything is beautiful only. And then through the story, side by side, so many things are being taught to us. The latest portion under discussion is Sri Uddhavaji's reply to Bhagavan. After listening from Bhagavan, entire Bhagavata dharmas, before that, entire essence of all the Adhyatmika sadhanas given in all our Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa Shastra. Then, beautiful way, the reply was, the question was what? Ki api uddhava tvaya brahma sakhe samavadharitam api vigato mohaha shokaschasau manobhavaha. So have your shoka and moha gone away with this knowledge listened? That is the question. So therefore, listen once or twice or thrice or four times, as many times required as possible. But then see to it that through this jnanam, remove the moha and shoka, because this is the only thing, the jnana, tattva jnana, that removes our shoka moha. Now the answer is Uddhavji ka straight away we will enter what Shukadevji said and all that we saw. So Sri Uddhav Vacha specifically to the question, direct answer is given. Like Arjuna says in Gita also, 11th chapter also he says, Madanugrahaya paramam guhyam adhyatma sangitam yatva yoktam vachastena mohoya vegato mama. 18 also, nashto moha smritir labdha tat prasadan mayachyuta sitosmi gata sandeha karishye vachanantah. In that way, every serious, sincere seeker of truth, having studied Shastras under the guidance of Guru with strict discipline of commitment and sincerity and regularity, all of them in course of time were given that bright, brilliant knowledge of the truth with which theoretical knowledge, the theoretical moha gone away, and the practical experience of the self, the practical, the individuality, the reality given to the anatma also has gone away. Nobody failed in spirituality. This is a lesson we have to learn. So Uddhavji specifically says, Vidrahivito moha mahandhakaraha. Moha delusion, maha big, andhakaraha darkness. The long big darkness of delusion, vidravitaha, diluted, liquidated, evaporated, eliminated. So to vidravita means made to run away, was driven away. So vidravitaha moha mahandakaraha. Feel the meaning of that sentence. So no more Uddhava has any moha, any of the ajnana andhakara. Ajnana regarding his own essential nature, Bhagavan's essential nature, then essential nature of everyone being one self only. That jnanam has removed, that vidya has removed the avidya. Like in the morning Upanishad, we were seeing that somebody, Karunika, came and told each one of them, oh my friends, you are the 10th man whom you have forgotten or not counted and felt one person is lost and you are suffering. So all of them were given Atma Jnana. Why? Because all of them were suffering because of lack of Atma Jnana only. Why was it so? Because they were Smedaya Pihitaha, interested in the Anatma Asakti. So, the Jnana of the Atma to be one with the Paramatma, Sri Uddhavji says, I have received it. And because of that, that Maha Andhakara is gone, Maha Moha also is gone. Maha Moha was what? Both. He will die or Krishna will live and go away. Then how can he live all alone without Krishna? Or all, even Yadavas also will be eliminated. Then how will it be the life empty? This Moha of any type leading to only one thing called as shoka goes away only in the jnana of what? Truth is Paramatma. There is no birth, growth, change, decay, disease, death to Paramatma. Therefore, all the dukkhas come because of this. These things will never be there because Paramatma is that. And that Paramatma is me. Therefore, that dukkha and that moha is gone. Then the birth, death, change, all of them will happen to the upadhis. Yeah, they are mithya, they are unreal, they are not me. Therefore, there also the Maha Moha Maha Dukkha gone. So, Vidravito me Moha in bracket Shoka also Mahandhakaraha. That big darkness has gone away. So he has accepted. He has just, what do you say, acknowledged to the Lord that what you expected, sir, while giving these teachings has happened to me. Buddha was not in those feelings in the beginning of listening to this Upanishad. He's all Upadesha. He just wanted Lord to take him with him or let the Lord stay back so he can keep on looking at him, serving him and all. But as Bhagavan was going on giving knowledge, out of Shraddha and Bhagavan, Uddhavji went on listening and it started opening up the newer, subtler, deeper, true, real understandings, knowledges. Each one was cutting us under the Mahandakara as well as the delusion. To that extent, Shoka was going on. From tomorrow onwards, when we deeply study our Taitya Upanishad, why Brahma is called as Satyam Jnanam Anantam, and how that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is me alone. And when this is raised, how ha, hu, the Samagana expresses through us, out of happiness and joy that we are going to see. So keep these three things in mind always. We are in the world of dukkha, shoka, called samsara. That will continue to be there as long as there is moha delusion that all of them are real or it is me. These delusion will continue to be there always as long as the maha andhakara, ignorance, avidya is there. And that avidya can go away by no other means than vidya. Therefore, gain the Tattva Vidya, Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, Bhagavat Vidya, simultaneously, Jagat to be unreal, that Vala Vidya. Then only through the Vidya, the Avidya goes away. Avidya goes away, the moha goes away, the shoka goes away. So, Atma Avidya led to moha, led to shoka. Atma Avidya leads to removal of Avidya, leads to the removal of shoka and removal of the dukkha or samsara. Avidya, moha, shoka, nivritti. 1,000 times we should remember it. First, the main headings have to enter into our heart. Then, one by one, we are cut. What is avidya? Anitya, asuchi, dukkha, anatmasu, nitya, suchi, atmakhyati, avidya, sukha, atmakhyati. We will see that in Patanjali Yoga Darshanam. So, Uddhavji, what he said, are we feeling that what has happened to him as a result of sincerely listening and understanding everything taught by Bhagavan? Vidravito moha mahandakara. Clear? Now, the second one, what? Ya ashritaha me, which was supported by me, which was taken by me as support, and in that support of wrong support, I was always in suffering, that gone away. How did it go away, sir? Did you do your own self everything? Never ever a jiva without the grace of God, Guru Shatimatha can get rid of the avidya, the moha, and the shoka. Therefore, tava sannidhanat. Samyak sannidhana means what I told you yesterday? By being in your proximity. There are so many sublime meanings in that. Each one, if I acquire and explain, it takes lot of time and all. See, simple is what? We are always in the Sannidhanam of the Jagat. Sannidhanam is proximity. Or we are always in the Sannidhanam of our Upadhis. Or we are always in the Sannidhanam of our Jiva Bhava. When we are in the Sannidhi of these three, nothing but Avidya, Moha and Shoka goes on troubling us. But when we have the Sannidhanam now of Guru and Bhagavan and Shastra. So Ahankara, Upadhi and Jagat one side. Guru, Bhagavan and Shastra is other side. In the Sannidhana of Ahankara and Jagat and Upadhi, we are in Avidya, Moha and Shoka. So when we are in the Sannidhana of Guru, Bhagavan and Shastra, slowly the Jnanam comes. So the Jnanam removes all that. So Tava Sannidhanat. So I was with you throughout life. Is it not? I was serving you with all devotion and you liked me. And you specially told me only that within 7 days everything will be collapsed. So what? Then I requested you stay with me or take me. You chose me instead of straight away saying Esa nahi hota uddhav, just like that. You can't say that. Everybody will die, you will also die. All that. You could have said, no, you made me sit or stand. You gave me the entire upadesha. So you took me close to you. This is second Sannidhanam. First Sannidhanam is throughout the life I was more in proximity with you. Now in the last hours of life, you took me near to you. Second Sannidhanam. Third Sannidhanam is what? You gave me all that knowledge, taking me into loving confidence. Third. Fourth one is what? Tava Sannidhanam is what? Be attentive. I was listening to your teachings, and through these teachings, I was always very close to you. I did not retaliate or fought with the knowledge which you gave me. In fact, that knowledge did not separate me from you. Generally, the knowledge or values or Vedanta, which is not liked by us, is given to us by anybody, including parents. We develop the distance between them and we run away. Bol Vedant mat bolna mujhe, philosophy mat sunana. So the Jnanam definitely takes us away from people. When people give us love, we go near to them. When they give us knowledge, we run away. I did not run away. The knowledge given by you made me more close to you. Finally, Tava Sannidhanam is what? Through all that knowledge, I was visualizing you only in my heart and everywhere. And this Sannidhi or Sannidhanam has become so close that I am no more any separate entity from you. That's the ultimate Sannidhanam. So Sannidhanam, Sannidhi, I in my experience or understanding at least, I merged with you. I am so close to you now. Then how can there be any Moha Mahandakara? So your question is answered. Then Moha Mahandakara gone, and the reason for it is your blessings that was there because proximity to you. So what is the lesson for all of us? Develop Sannidhanam to Guru Shastra and Bhagavan and keep on being in that Sannidhanam. Sannidhanam is nearness. Sannidhanam is proximity. Sannidhanam is shelter. Sanidhana means surrender. शब्द कितना भी आप यूज करो, फीलिंग यू मस्ट हैव. Then only by the grace of Bhagavan, the Guru comes, tells the Shastra, and through the Shastra Jnanam and Guru Anugraha, Bhagavad Anugraha, the Jnanam comes, Jnana cannot allow the Avidya, Moha Mahandakara to stay, it goes away. Now the example, so direct, so simple, not much to discuss. But the perfect, beautiful example in winters. Question is, example is Vibhavasoho Kimnu Samipagasya. When one goes very close to the Vibhavasu, the fire, mm, in that winters, etc., how can Vibhavasoho Kimnu Samipagasya? Vibhavasoho Samipagasya means the one Samipa ga means Gamanam, the one who has by choice gone near to the fire. Kimnu will he have these three problems. What are the three? Shitam, Thanda, Thanda, Tamo, the darkness, darkness, the Bhihi, the fear of darkness, Prabhavanti. Kimnu Prabhavanti? Will they even find a chance to erupt in the heart of a person, the one who is very close to the fire? These three things. The Ajadya, Aja means Brahmadeva. Brahma, Aja, Adya, Adya, even the Karana of the Brahmadeva. So Brahmadeva ke bhi Karana, Hey Narayana, Hey Krishna, you tell me, if someone goes near to fire, will he be troubled by the coldness, the darkness, and the fear? No. In the same way, I am near to you. You are the fire of knowledge. You are the fire of grace, blessings. So when you gave me the blessings, when you gave me the jnanam from my life also, these three things gone away. The tamaha of the ignorance, the bhaya of the death and all of that, then the shitam, the shivering, fearing, shivering, etc. of this life. सो जगत में ये डरते रहना और जगत में अंधकार में रहना और दैट शीतम इज रेस्टलेसनेस, तमह इज इग्नोरेंस, भीति इज भयम. So a person will be in the fear and restlessness as long as he is in darkness. So when the light comes, the fear gone, restlessness gone. So I got that jnanam. Therefore, the ignorance, the darkness went away. Then the fear gone away. Then the restless also gone away. So that is whose grace? Bhagavan's. Therefore, throughout our everyday classes, what we are trying to understand, trying to do is make our hearts very, very close to Bhagavan. To such an extent was Bhagavan was so kind enough through Adhyatma Ramayana, through Sri Valmiki's Mukharvinda, we were even told so many values, qualities to be practiced when done. Bhagavan takes our heart as abode and permanently stays there to remove शीतम तमो भय. क्या बढ़िया हमारा किस्मत है. It's only grabbing all these knowledges and practicing we have to do. Then as it happened to Uddhava, for us also the moha mahandakara goes away. The life is with full maturity lived. So in that jnanam gained, first Siddhantika as well as Anubhavika, is what entire Jagat, entire Jiva Bhava, entire Ishvara, all of them are one Paramatma, one truth, one reality. That one Paramatma, truth, reality is eternal, changeless, blissful existence, consciousness. Other than Him, all these are need not be worried about, need not be running away from it, need not be run towards it. You know, when you know the snake is unreal, you will not run towards it, you will not run away from it. The samsara of running towards, running away, because of raga dvesha goes away. When the reality rope apprehended, then the unreal snake is understood as unreal. In the same way, in the jnana of the Paramatma and aparokshanubhuti of Paramatma, there is not only infinitude is there, that should be enough thing, Puranata. At the same time, the world towards which I had all raga dveshadi, that world is found to be not real. You know, all the example of mirage water, the silver in the shell, snake, all examples talk the same thing. So feel that vidravito me moha mahandakaraha ya ashrita me sannidhanat tava. So vibhavasoho samipagasya kim no shitam tamo vayaha prabhavanti he ajadya. This is the meaning of this shloka. So how much our difficulties, problems, miseries we maybe are now in the present, we need not lose the heart. We should not think that हो गया अब कुछ नहीं हो सकता. No. There is always the ray of hope. There is always path to be going away from this problem. And that path and the only path is what? The path of Paramatma. So through Upasana reach to Paramatma. Through the Jnanam about Paramatma reach to Paramatma. And through the Dhyanam and Anubhuti become one with Paramatma. Then there is no problem. And what we have to understand, like, so that snake ladder stories, whatever the games are, ki, this is how the life. When we are in Sattva Guna, we do sadhanas and go near the Lord. One whole life we may live like that. In another life, when we are overpowered by Rajas and Tamas, never ever become spiritual, go only toward the worldly enjoyments and all. In another life, both are 50-50, therefore sometimes spiritual, sometimes this one. So the Shuddha Sattva Guna, when you are with the Lord, Ekagra Bhumika, mixture is the Vikshipta Bhumika, only extroverted is the Rajas, that is called as Kshipta, and then nothing doing one life, lazing out, sleeping only, that's called as Mudha Bhumika. देखो हमारा जिंदगी अपने हाथ में है अभी. After studying Yoga Sutras, the second sutra itself is enough. After studying the Vedanta Shastras, we should understand now that our life's bondage or our life's liberation, both are in our hands only. More through Shastra Dhenam, we understand the truth reality and near to it, to that extent, the samsara goes away. More we are away from all this truth Shastra reality and are into the world with Upadita Adatma, more we are creating problems to us. This day's Shastra Dhenam not only helps me today in not allowing me to commit any of the unwanted things, but for tomorrow's fruits of spiritual emancipation, today's satsanga, today's sadhana becomes a seed. Just like today's my anything worldliness, not only spoiled or wasted my today, but it sows seeds for my tomorrow also becoming worldly and spoiling myself. इसलिए हर दिन हमको आध्यात्म का बीजों को बोना है, आध्यात्मिक पौधा को बढ़ाना है, आध्यात्मिक पौधे को पेड़ होने तक देखना है, उस पेड़ के जो भक्ति ज्ञान रूपी फल पुष्प है उसका ग्रहण करना है. Just see each one depending on your own age, your own earlier life study sadhanas, this life also from whenever you have started, not only in the classes, of the classes, how much you book studied, how much you become sincere, serious in contemplation, as an amalgam and result of all this churning, what is the Visha came out, what is the Amrita came out, each one will have to look into themselves. If we say that all this headache, nothing's there, all I wasted time for studying Shastra, it's better to go back and be worldly. That means the poison came out. Halahalam. If we say that no, the thing is clearly understood now, it is me, my mind, and the Ajnana and Gnana in that. If I allow the Ajnana to be in my own Chitta, it will take me worldly and make me destroyed. But into my Chitta, if I get the Gnana Paramatma and make it Anubhava through Dhyana Adi, I get liberated. If you get this clarity, ambrosia came. But the ambrosia, you have to consume it. Consume is being practical. Being practical in spiritual sadhana, starting from Karma Yoga onwards till the ultimate Dhyana Yoga, experience will definitely come. That much true is Vedanta and its marga and realization. Let us not take it lightly. Or one of the problems are of our own childishness is what? Still we take the spiritual goal lightly, spiritual path lightly. Our faiths have not become strong enough to pursue them with little more sacrifices, with little more hardships or hard works. Still, the children, they don't value the studies, although the exams are approaching. Careless, they play, they are We shout at them, कहाँ बेवकूफ़ बच्चे हैं, एग्ज़ाम आ रहे हैं, फिर भी खेल रहे हैं, फिर भी टीवी देख रहे हैं। इनको अकल ही नहीं है. If they don't do well in exams, how worst will be the future? We scold them. Same scoldings we receive from our own ऋषि मुनि गुरु. बुद्धू बहन 70 80 90 के हो रहे हो, मरने वाले हो, अभी भी दुनिया में फंसे हो बच्चों की तरह. शर्म नहीं आता? और लगा दिमाग पूरे भगवान. That amrita should come in our life, theoretical. Then the consumption of amrita is committed. As much we were committed during our samsara jivitam, same commitment if required or possible more than that, we have to show in every aspect of spiritual sadhana which we are supposed to do. Then only the unfoldment happens. Then only really reaching to the reality happens. And once we have discovered that reality, Sitam Tamo Bhihi, the samsara moha mahandakara won't be there. So this is the essence of this shloka. Vibhavasoho samipagasya kimnu shitam tamobhihi prabhavanti. Will they overpower the cold or the darkness or the fear when one is close to the fire? So too when I came very close to you, my tamas of the ignorance gone away, then my rajas of the what is called the first one is said, Shitam is gone away, and also my bhihi born out of ajnanam, avidya, that I am the upadhis and their death, all of that gone away. सो ज्ञान से भय चला गया और शीत रेस्टलेसनेस चला गया, अज्ञान भी चला गया. तमहा, ब्यूटिफुल expression, confession or acknowledgement by Uddhava ji. Now, second shloka in continuation of that. He is so beautifully out of so much melted Uddhava ji there. We have already seen in the earlier shlokas, Nakinchiduche, Ashruparipludakshaha, all of that. So here he says, chant this mantra, equally beautiful, number 38. Pratyarpito me bhavata anukampina vrutyaya vijnanamaya pradipaha hitva krutagnaha tava padamulam konyat samiyat sharanam tadiyam. So, what a wonderful hint he is giving to all of us also by expressing his conviction now. Now, this is a little big shloka, lot of things. If the truly all of them are explained, some of them may get offended all. Anyway, they are not here in the class, never mind. So, वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग हियर. भगवान को उद्धव जी कहते हैं कि भवता by you anukampina, out of your own anukampa, out of your own kindness, out of your own compassion, out of your own melted seeing my own dusthiti of dukkha because of viraha. Bhavata anukampina, by you the kind hearted Lord, by your compassionate Lord, pratyarpitaha me, you are given to me by you. भवता अनुकंपिना में प्रत्यर्पितः, आप जो काइंड कंपैशनेट है, आपके द्वारा मैं दिया गया हूँ या मुझे दिया गया. व्हाट इज दैट दिया गया? विज्ञानमय प्रदीपः. एंड हु वाज आई? भृत्याय. आई एम सर्वेंट. सर्वेंट शुड बी गिवन सम मनी एंड ऑल, बट यू तो गिवन मी व्हाट? विज्ञानमय प्रदीपः. देखो हाउ मेनी वर्ड्स आर देयर इन दिस. दीपः, प्रदीपः, ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः, विज्ञानमय प्रदीपः. विज्ञानमय प्रदीप is lamp. Lamp, removes the darkness. So therefore, jnanam is always compared with the deepam. So jnana pradeepa you have given me. Vijnanamaya pradeepaha. Like this comes in नमोऽस्तु ते व्यास विशाल बुद्धे पुल्लारविन्दायत पत्र नेत्र येन त्वया भारत तैलपूर्णः प्रज्वालितो ज्ञानमय प्रदीपः. Same word. Thank God I remembered. So, Vijnanamaya Pradipaha Bhrutyaya me Pratyarpitaha. I am your servant, Dasa. You gave me this lamp of Vijnana. Jnana, theoretical knowledge, Vijnana, practice. And when we are practicing, Bhagavan is always around us to ensure that we do practice well And finally, when the things to be done are fully perfectly done, it is He only gives the result of anubhuti, that is called a Vijnanamaya Pradipa. So, what it shows, therefore, not by giving the desired money, not by fulfilling all our worldly desires, that the Lord is pleased to bless us. Though He gives all of them when we insistingly demand from Him as a result of our own tapasya. Is it not? But He is not pleased by giving all those things to us. The real pleasing of Bhagavan, when He has to give us something, is when He gives us Vijnanamaya Pradipaha. And that alone will remove our अंधकार एंड संसार. इसलिए हमें और भी अज्ञान में मोह में फंसाने वाले ज्ञान के भिन्न बाकी चीजों को मांगना छोड़कर केवल ज्ञान ही मांगना चाहिए. That is what the lesson we learn from all the Shishyas of all Upanishads, especially Sri Nachiketa of our famous Kathopanishad. He was given every other things of the world for bhoga. He knows that all of them will continue to make me as a bhogi, make me a samsari, make me conditioned in the upadhis. All that, what a clarity has got. Therefore he wants only jnanam. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat, anyatra asmat kruta krutat, anyatra bhutacha bhavyacha, yatat pashyasi tadvada. और एयम प्रेते विचिकित्सा मनुष्य अस्तित्व के नायम अस्तित्व के एतद् विद्याम अनुशिष्टस्त्वयाहम पराणामेशः वरः तृतीयः. ज्ञानमय प्रदीप. हे भगवान, प्लीज लाइट द लैम्प ऑफ नॉलेज इन आवर हार्ट्स. भगवान वही कहते हैं, जब तुम्हारे पास उपासनाओं के द्वारा आओगे, मेरे कथाएं सुनोगे, मेरे बारे में एक दूसरे को बात करते रहोगे, don't think that I'm not observing. I'm going on observing. At the peak level, when the right time comes, I'll enter into your heart, and there I will light the lamp of Jnanam. Bhagavan himself says, the 10 chapter slokas, sometimes we quoted in different contexts, no? The meaning purpose is same. Machita madgata prana bodhayantah parasparam kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti charamanti cha tesham satatayuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhiyogam tam yena mamupayanti te teshameva anukampartham aham अज्ञानजम तमः नाशयामि आत्मभावस्थः ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वता. Those are devoted to me, talk about me, love me and all. I will in their heart light the jnana deepa, then remove their ajnana. Tesham eva, to them definitely. Anukampartham. See the word used here, no? With anukampina. What Arjuna को भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं, यहाँ भी उद्धव जी भगवान से कह रहे. भगवान says in Gita, तेषाम एव अनुकंपार्थम. Out of my own anukampa to them, aham ajnanajam tamah nashayami. So here also vidravito moha mahandakaraha. How atma bhavena jnana deepena bhasvata. By lighting the jnana of the Paramatma and making it is experienced as that Paramatma is me. Same thing here also. Vijnanamaya pradipaha pratyarpitame bhavata anukampina. So anybody who is close to the Lord through various upasanas and sevas, Bhagavan will directly or by taking the roop of the Guru or sending the Guru, he will see to it that the Jnana Jyoti is lit in our hearts. When that Jnana Jyoti is lit, all Ajnana Moha goes away. And what is Jnanam? That is what we are studying in our Upanishad, Brahma Vidya. Siddhanta, after that Sadhana, after that Aparokshanubhuti. And what is that also? Simple. Brahma is Satyam Jnanam Anantam, and that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma is me. I am not the Panchakosha Yukta Deha. Seek that. Seek truth. Keep this sentence in life. Let me seek only the eternal truth. Nothing other than that. May I seek the real self, reality. Although it is vague now, although it's seemingly very far away, although it is very tough, although it's abstract, yet this is what the ultimate truth given to us by all Shastra. Therefore, we have the faith in Shastra. On the strength of the faith of Shastra and Guru, we believe and we pursue. तो मिल जाता है. Never imagine, underestimate कि मेरे को क्या आता है समझे कुछ नहीं. With all this knowledge heard, next life you may be straight away right from being महायोगी हो सकते हैं. Just like in life, I am very good outwardly, but inside खोखला with all negativities. Don't underestimate that ऐसा ही रहेगा अगले जन्म में भी. In the अगले जन्म में will be the worst of the animal are born as a human with all the diseases and दुख. सब चीज ठीक मत समझना, इतना पाप करते करते इसका फल होएगा अगले जन्म में. सोटू पुण्य किया तो उसका भी अलग अलग हुआ. सोटू आध्यात्मिक साधना किया उसका भी फल होता है. Therefore, आज इस जन्म में we don't know Sanskrit, we are not able to understand, but we heard little and then we have faith and we developed our Shraddha in Paramatma. Who knows, in next life you may be made as the head of Sanskrit department in Bhu. What is Bhu Swamiji? BHU, the Banaras Hindu University. Banaras Hindu University, head of the Sanskrit department. Okay? Who knows all the Shastras, all that? भगवान की कृपा में कुछ भी हो सकता है. Therefore, never underestimate the Papa Phala, Punya Phala, Sadhana. So, we give up Papa, little Punya we do. We transcend that also. Whatever we need, Bhagavan gives Yogaksham Mahamyam. Our job is sadhana. Siddhanta Jnanam, sadhana. Let us become more and more committed for it without any ambiguity. So, Vidravito Moha Mahandakaraha. Ashito me tava sannidhana Vibhavso kimno samipagasya Shitam tamobihi bhravantyajadyā. Here also pratyarpitah me bhavata anukampina Bhrutyaya vijnanamaya pradipaha. Me Bhrutyaya, to me who is a servant of you, pratyarpitaha was lit and given. What? Vijnanamaya pradipaha, that the light of knowledge. And who are you? Bhavata anukampina, by you the most compassionate Lord. सो आप बहुत करुणालु कृपामय भगवान के द्वारा मैं एक विज्ञान में प्रदीप दिया गया हूं, या आपने मुझे दिया. नो हैविंग गेन दिस, द सेकंड लाइन, यू नो हाउ वंडरफुल these words. Hit after that, Kritagnya, the one who recognizes this, Bhagavan has blessed with the Vijnanamaya Pradipa, remover of the Ajnana and Moha and Samsara. The Kritagnya, the fellow who is grateful to the Lord because of this grace of the Lord, will ever he, Tava Pada Moolam Hitva, leaving your Pada Moola, Anyat Sharanam Samiyat, Tadiyam Pada Moolam Hitva, Anyat Sharanam Samiyat Kaha Kritagnya. Will there be any fellow worth having Kritagnyata? Leave your feet and go somewhere else as Sharanam. Now, how much it is important for us. That Bhagavan in Bhagavata as Krishna, that Bhagavan in Ramayana as Rama, that Bhagavan as Hiranyagarbha Kapila in Yoga Sutra, that Bhagavan as Rishi Parampara in the Upanishads. When he is giving us that Vijnanamaya Pradipa, which is going to remove our Moha Mahandakara, if we are truly sincerely grateful, should we ever leave their feet and go somewhere else? देखो, पहले भगवान का चरण पकड़ो, then he comes as guru and gives knowledge. When the knowledge fructifies, you get the experience. When the experience comes, where will you go leaving the feet of God even then? You may be in the Advaita Anubhuti, in the meditation. But when you come to the Vyavahara, out of gratitude, we will be serving the feet of God only. So, Uddhav is feeling, hey Bhagavan, ऐसे आप जिन्होंने अपने मृत्यु के लिए विज्ञान भय प्रदीप दिया है अनुकंपा से, ऐसे आपके चरण जोड़कर कौन कहीं कहा जा सकता है कृतज्ञ है तो मैं तो आपके इतना आभारी कृतज्ञ हूँ. I can't leave your feet and go. So it doesn't mean you hold the feet and don't allow God to go also. In the heart now, you have to, puja moolam guru of padam ki tarah, always Bhagavan Guru Charana only in the heart. These slokas of Uddhavji and all, they are worth contemplating, worth again and again recollecting, worth again and again feeling out of devotion in our heart. This portion is very beautiful, very crucial. So, second श्लोक में प्रत्यर्पितो मे भवतानुकम्पिना भृत्याय विज्ञानमय प्रदीपः हित्वा कृतज्ञः तव पादमूलं कोऽन्यत् समीयात् शरणं त्वदीयम्. सो कृतज्ञः त्वदीयं पादमूलं हित्वा कः अन्यत् कः कृतज्ञः त्वदीयं पादमूलं हित्वा अन्यत् शरणं समीयात्. आपके चरण को छोड़कर शरणागति के लिए और कहीं जाएगा कोई नहीं जाए. कृतज्ञता. And this is a lesson for all of us also. Ki just because we have got Siddhanta Jnanam and the Siddhanta Jnanam as Pravachanam when we are giving in the world, people are bajare tali awards dere humko, then we become little ahankari and forget the path of Paramatma. Then we will be caught in our own different mayas. So too, this Siddhantika Jnanam never becomes our own Anubhava. Then such person, throughout life he gave pravachanam, throughout life he gave everybody the knowledge. The ones who received it, they realized, but this person never got the anubhuti. There is no more frustrating than this, that the one who is going on giving satsang himself has not tasted it. That anubhuti of the Siddhanta Jnana through sadhana comes again by God's grace when we hold on to his charana. Therefore, samsara dukkha, to come out of that, Bhagavan Charana. Adhyatmika Jivana initiation, for that, Bhagavan Charana. Adhyatmika Jivana Pragati, for getting that, Bhagavan Charana. Then सिद्धांत ज्ञान पाने के लिए भगवान का ही चरण, उसको साधना करने के लिए भगवान के ही चरण हमारे शरण है. और साधन के फल में the result has to come. That also when we hold on to Bhagavan's feet, even when the result comes, theoretically, experientially, we are one with Bhagavan Brahma Tattva, okay. But still, out of that gratitude, we only have to be at the feet of God only. कभी भी भगवान के चरण नहीं छोड़ना. How much ever you are Advaita Vedanti. That's why Advaitam Tritlokesha Nadvaitam Guruna Saha. Guru or Bhagavan. With everybody you can have Advaita, not with Guru. With Guru, Dvaita only. He is always in the higher pedestal, you are at his feet. Then only you are properly guiding others, else you will misguide others. Guru, Bhagavan and Mata. पिता also can add. उनके चरण अब कितना भी बड़े हो, उनके चरण ही पढ़ना है. शास्त्र में माता कहते हैं because she gave the देह. देह given mother, throughout life you are ऋणग्रस्त. Father ka, you can, after sannyasa, you need not do namaskar to him. Sannyasi need not do namaskar to father, but he should do to mother because the body she gave, sustained and all that. Then Guru to hai hi, Bhagavad Swarupa Bhagavan. Bhagavan Guru Mata, always vandaniya. पिता का भी करो, किसने मना किया? But point is, so again I am repeating, dukkha of the jagat should go Bhagavan Charana. Initiation of spirituality, Bhagavan Charana. Ability to do sadhana and do sadhana, Bhagavan Charana. Phala, Bhagavan Charana. Finally, after फल मिल गया, अब क्या करें? और क्या बचा है? और क्या है करने? भगवान के चरण की सेवा. इसलिए चरण एंड शरणागति. श्री वेंकटेश चरणौ शरणम प्रपद्ये. And when we that way Sharanagata, after Mukti, Bhagavan, okay, you are surrendered to me, now this is the job I am giving you, go and do. तो वहाँ योग सीखा, इधर भक्ति सीखा, इधर ज्ञान सिखाओ, एक एक को एक एक जगह भेज देते. So Uddhav ji not only surrendered but attentively heard. Not only attentively heard, he understood everything. Then he acknowledged the Lord that the Moha Ganave, he never says, I is the one who received knowledge, therefore my moha gone away. He said it is your anukampa yukta, the jnanamaya pradipa given, that therefore it is gone away. Therefore I am kritagna. The only way I can express my kritagna is I will never leave your charanaravindam. So by saying so, you must be at the feet of the Lord. हम भी देखो ना, अहंकार को छोड़ो तभी सिद्धांत ज्ञान साधना और अनुभव बनता है. जय सरेंडर. हे गुरु परंपरा, हे श्रुति माता, हे भागवताचार्यस, हे रामायणाचार्यस. If you have your mind fixed on one particular guru, very good. Or parampara, very good. Just pray to them. It is your kripa, anukampa, karuna that we are able to study Shastra, slowly come to the convictions about what is goal, what is means. We are able to do sadhana. So, see, ऐसा बोलना चाहिए. यहाँ तक ले आए भगवान. क्लास में बैठने तक अब समझाना भी आपके ही हाथ में है. धियो यो न प्रचोदयात्. फिर देन दृश्यते तो अग्रया बुद्धिया सूक्ष्म सूक्ष्मदर्शी में ही आप हमारे बुद्धि को अग्र सूक्ष्म बनाकर हमें सूक्ष्मदर्शी बनाकर दृश्यते, हमको एक दर्शन परमात्मा का आप ही देना. दर्शना दर्शन उपलक्षितत्वात् अपेक्षत्वात् ब्रह्मणः आप्ति अनाप्त्योः. हे भगवान, we will not leave your feet. Give us the experience. Siddhantam Sunre, it is very enchanting. But then even an iota of the experience also not there. Still we are at the Deha level. Still we are giving the reality to the world. The intellectual understanding that the world is mithya because it was not there in the past, will not be in the future. Paramatma and Satya because he was there in the past and he will be in the future. This Siddhanta, it's not becoming Anubhuti. Please give. Therefore, then only when we are praying that Bhagavan has given us, started giving us Yoga Sutras. In that Yoga Sutra, all the obstructions which are common to all Kali Yuga people of their own chitta become inimical has to be quieted. In Kali Yuga, keeping Vedanta Jnanam for the Laksham, everyone will have to practice Yoga Sadhana more. Because in chitta is the one which has become very spoiled and worst. When it's the spoiled chitta, neither bhakti can be done, nor karma can be done, nor jnana can be done. That's why chitta spoiled easily. Anybody joining NGO, even then the services are only ego and selfish oriented. Because of the chitta kalvash. People are joining bhakti sadhanas of temple and all, and they also for the because ashuddhi of the chitta, not for God but something else they are doing. So too, when those are following the Jnana Marga Vedanta also, it's only words, 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 talking, 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 not even iota of experience because their chitta vrittis are bhayankara. Is it not? Is it not our own case? We are wanting to do karma yoga, we are wanting to do bhakti, we are wanting to do Vedanta. Wanting only नहीं हो रहा क्योंकि सड़ा हुआ दिमाग. चित्त का इतना दुष्टता धृष्टता तामसिक राजसिक वृत्तिस्. See, तदेव यदा तमो गुणेन अनुविद्धं भवति अधर्म अज्ञान अवैराग्य अनैश्वर्य उपगम भवति. हमारा दिमाग ऐसे ही है. Therefore, yoga sadhana, vyama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi, abhyasa, vairagya, ishvara, pranidhana. These are the sadhanas without practically doing them. We cannot eliminate the chitta vrittis other than chitta vritti removed. Our worldliness can never go away. Our karma bhakti jnana sadhanas never give us the result. There's no exceptions, there's no reservations. Same with everyone. Mm. When the heart is blocked, there's no exceptions. Whether the person is MLA, MP, or big positioned, or an ordinary person, that they have to put stents or do the bypass. है कि नहीं? Maybe the big hospital gets it done because of a lot of money. वो तो काम तो वही है. In the same way, whether the karma yogi ho, bhakti yogi ho, jnana yogi ho, he will never succeed in them as long as the heart is filled with all the dushta vrittis. Therefore, he also has to go through the cardiac surgery through the yoga sadhana, chitta vritti nirodha. So the second sloka of Uddhavji is explained. Now the third one we see. Second understood? Ko anyat samiyat charanam tvadiyam hitva tapadamulam. So who is the one? Instead of holding on to your feet with Sharanagati, will go to somebody's Sharana if he is Kritagnya, having experienced the Jnana Pradipa in the heart, because of which Mohandakara has gone away. Maha Mohandakara. सो महामोहांधकार को दूर करने वाला ज्ञानमय प्रदीप को हृदय में प्रज्वलित करने वाले आप अनुकंपा युक्त परम प्रभु गुरु परमात्मा के चरण को छोड़कर कौन कृतज्ञ है जो और कहीं जाएगा शरण में. Sometimes our Indian language are more sweet in explaining. Sometimes guides हमेशा. English being common, I am using it. Otherwise, I am not at all interested. सुनने वाले नहीं हिंदी में तेलुगु में, इसलिए मैं बोल नहीं रहा हूँ. Otherwise, all English, who wants this? There's no rasa in English. English is a bhoga bhasha. Sanskrit alone is yoga bhasha. By the way, ठीक है, चल रहा है. We should not blame. This is also given by Bhagavan only. How much great? Maybe Sanskrit, but that's not in international language right now. Though. Right now, English only. Wherever in that language only, we have to do the Paramatma only. है कि नहीं. घर में कभी सिल्वर प्लेट होगा, सोने का होगा, स्टील का होगा, प्लेट कुछ भी हो, खाना ही तो खाना चाहिए ना. खाना खाना इंपॉर्टेंट. समटाइम योर सिल्कन क्लोथ, समटाइम नॉन सिल्कन, बट यू हैव टू कवर योर बॉडी. So too the language may be this or that, but through any one of them we have to do our own shastra adhyanam, reach Bhagavan. By the way, is not related to the topic. I'm just sharing. Now come to the third sloka of Uddhavji. What did he say? This is very very important. मुश्किल है सुनना समझना स्वीकार करना. कहते हैं वृक्णश्च मे सुदृढ़ स्नेह पाशः दाशार्ह वृष्ण्यन्धक सात्वतेषु प्रसारितः सृष्टि विवृद्धये त्वया स्वमाया हि आत्मसुबोधहेतिना. One by word meaning and total meaning. Me means mera. Sudrudha, very firm. Sneha pashaha, the ropes of attachment. Vruknaha, were cut asunder. All the ropes of attachment which I was having are cut asunder. For towards whom? Not a negative ones, but seemingly positive only, but they are also obstruction. Were the pragatina adhyatmikata. तो टुवर्ड्स होम यू हैड योर स्नेह भाषा हे उद्धवा भाषा कि वो कट हो गया अभी. टुवर्ड्स दाशारह वृष्णि अंधक सात्वतेषु. These are all the very close clans of those days. कृष्ण भगवान के अवतार काल में ये दाशारह वृष्णि अंधक सात्वता मीन्स दिस यदुकुला राजास in which Krishna is there. There are very very well knit, very close people. So लेन देन आवाजाही विवाह इत्यादि होता था. So they have that close relation, friendship. Like nowadays also in every field. Spiritual में का देखो, some organizations come together, some they are separate. You go to the corporate world, some work together integrated, others separated. हर जगह होते हैं ना. गो टू मेडिकल फील्ड, कुछ डॉक्टर्स मिलके करते हैं, ऑल एलोपैथी वन ग्रुप, ऑल आयुर्वेद वन ग्रुप, ऑल नेचुरोपैथी वन ग्रुप, अपना अपना बना लेते हैं. एंड दे आर अटैच्ड टू ईच अदर. एग्जाम्पल आई एम गिविंग लाइक दैट. So too in a college, each departmental people are together. Even in the defenses, all army वाले कट्टे रहते हैं. Not that they fight with others, but they are together. All air force वाले हवा में उड़ते रहते हैं. ये नेवी वाले तैरते रहते हैं. So everyone have their own love. Here also a like-minded group of people. Dasharha Vrishni Andhaka Satvateshu. So Dasharha Vrishni Andhaka Satva are the kings. To them the clans belong to, and they have very well close knit relation, and great people are there in them, and our Uddhavji has so much love and attachment towards them. How much ever good pure your love and attachment may be, and that is to the very good people of the world, yet when it comes to Paramatma Prapti, for which you have to do the dhyana, in which you have to dissolve or aham mama or vritti, even these attachments also are obstruction. Now remember, without my telling, this context somewhere else came. I'll give you hint also in the first skandha. फर्स्ट स्कंद स्वामी 800 दिन पहले कहा याद है हमको what did was the last prayer of Kunti Devi to Krishna? She asked ki give me as many difficulties as possible, so that we remember you and you come and remove the difficulties and we merge in you. You know, vipadas santu shashvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yat syat apunar bhava darshanam. After that again she asks only one prayer. You know that? Sneha pasham imam chindi drudam vrishnishu pandushu. Hey Krishna, one more boon I am asking. I have a druda sneha pasha to vrishnishu and pandushu. Vrishnikula, because that is my hometown. And the pandushu, the Pandavas, my children, because ye mera shadi kiya hua ghar hai. I have so much attachment to them, all good, positive, but still it is an obstruction for my mind to be at your feet in devotion to get that mukti anubhuti. Therefore, chindi, imam sneha pasham chindi, drudham, vrishnishu pandushu. With this prayer, she concludes. That's the last meeting with Krishna of Kunti Devi. The last prayer, he says Tathastu. Means that in her maturity of life, throughout life she struggled in protecting her own children from Kauravas. सारा झमेला every संसारी को जो होता है सब मिलकर महाभारत में आपको मिलते हैं. But although kept us so busy throughout life, but as we get matured, nothing should be important in life other than Paramatma. That is why Guru, after giving all the Vidya, kicks the disciple out of the ashram, giving all a convocatory address. Otherwise, you get attached to me and I get attached to you. Both of us forget Paramatma. At ultimate level, nothing should bind us to the worldliness and take us away from our spiritual goal. देखो कितना मुख्य है विषय, मैं तो बताऊं ना, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट ये है. And with all our goodness, values, purity, never doing wrong, we love everyone. Yet we don't never become liberated, spiritually growing because we still hold on to all that. स्वामी जी क्यों छोड़ू मैं, सब लोगों को इतना प्यार है, पति पत्नी या बच्चे लोग, एवरीवन आर लविंग काइंड, दे टेक केयर ऑफ मी, इतने सर्वेंट है, भाई बंधु मित्र पुत्र, एवरीवन ऑफ देम कबूतर अराउंड मी. It is so sweet. I just call, immediately everyone is present and they take care of me so much because I also took care of them. I loved them. हमारा घर एक स्वर्ग है. स्वर्गवासी हो गए. अरे भैया स्वर्ग है तो ब्रह्म प्राप्ति तो नहीं है ना. That is why we told you in different contexts. More fortunate are those people who have lot of difficulties, of diseases, of finances, of troubles with the people, of failures in the world, because they through vairagya become spiritual more than a very sukhi atma. That is what dukh mein subran sab kare, sukh mein kare na koi. That's why an intelligent person never asks for sukha bhoga of the jagat. He asks for bhakti, vairagya, jnanam. For that any kicks to be required, given, Bhagavan give me that. That's what he says. What Kunti ji said, same Uddhav ji says, Bhagavan, Kunti ji ने कहा आप थोड़ा मेरा स्नेह पाश को तोड़ो, काटो. He said तदास्तु. उद्धव जी कहते हैं ऑलरेडी हो चुका है, आपने कर दिया. वृक्णश्च मे सुदृढ़ स्नेह पाशः दाशार्ह वृष्णि अंधक सात्वतेषु. Now, another important thought. Why was these attachments? Why we are hooked onto the people around? From Bhagavan's standpoint, the answer first time we are very clearly given here. What is that? Prasaritah srushti vivruddhaye tvaya. It is Lord only for the development of the srushti gives that attachments in the mind of people for others. सृष्टि क्रिया जारी रखने के लिए भगवान हम सब में माया डाल के, मोह डाल के फंसा धसाते हैं. Now, after understanding this, our orientation will be different. You can misunderstand this also. तो मैं क्या करूँ, फंस गया हूँ भगवान की माया से, तो मैं नहीं आऊँगा बाहर. दिस इज हाईएस्ट विजडम. देखो, प्रकृति सृष्टि को चलाने के लिए ये अल्टीमेटली तो खेल उनका है बाबा. अपने हाथ में कुछ नहीं होता. दिस इज फाइनल. एवरी गुरु नोस नो बडी कैन डू एनी साधना बाय देमसेल्व्स अनलेस भगवान मेक्स देम डू. एंड ये टाइम पास के लिए सब बोलना होता है. अल्टीमेटली तो इट इज हिज ग्रेस ओनली. बट दैट may create a laziness in us, because of which when his grace comes we sleep somewhere. See, Gurudev says, na, opportunities knock our doors. Either we are sleeping inside or we are gone outside. Sleeping inside is Muda Vritti, gone outside is Kshipta Vritti. Kshipta. Same way, grace comes. Without grace, you can't get liberated. But we have to be available to the grace also. The doer is he only. But for him to allow to do, like Britishers made everything, but we allowed them to make. इन द सेम वे कराने भगवान ही है, लेकिन हमको उनके कराना देना चाहिए. करने वाले वही है. आवर साधनास उपासनास मेक इट कन्वीनियंट फॉर हिज ग्रेस टू फ्लो. द नॉन साधना नॉन उपासना मेक्स अस ब्लॉक हिज ग्रेस. द लाइफ विल नॉट बी इवॉल्विंग. क्लियर? यहाँ बात है, एक एक समझ लेना. That's why I said these shlokas have to be patiently, completely, exhaustively analyzed, understood. एक एक श्लोक अपने आप में कंप्लीट है. विबुद्रायुतो मोह महाअंधकारः, वन कंप्लीट श्लोक. देन प्रत्यर्पितो मे भवतानुकंपिना, इट इज कंप्लीट. नाउ आल्सो हियर कृष्ण में सुदृढ़ स्नेह भाषबंधः दाशार वृष्ण्यंदक सात्वदेश प्रसारितो प्रसारिता सृष्टि विवृद्धे त्वया स्वमाया. इट इज योर माया विच मेक्स ऑल. सी देखो, इवन हमको अपने अविद्या से फंसना है तो उतना अधिकार भी हमारा नहीं है. देन अदरवाइज हिज ईश्वरत्व गोज अवे. इफ द लॉर्ड इज ईश्वर, सुपर पावर, ऑल कंट्रोलर, even our avidya, our moha also should be in his control. Otherwise, he cannot be called as all powerful and all controlling Ishvara. That is why, after all, studying all Shastra, all Purana, all Idyasa, and struggling on the seat of meditation, trying to quieten the mind, try to focus, कुछ नहीं होगा. कर 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 करके फाइनली क्या करेंगे? अन्यदा शरणं नास्ति त्वमेव शरणं मम, अन्यदा शरणं नास्ति तवाहं शरणं गतः. श्रीवेंकटेश चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये, श्रीरामचंद्र चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये, श्री सद्गुरु चरणौ शरणं प्रपद्ये. भगवान, he said both places. The 7th chapter 14th shloka, 18th chapter 16th shloka is the main thing. मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायामेतां तरन्ति ते सर्वधनान् परित्यज्य मामेकं शरणं व्रज अहं त्वा सर्वाभय मोक्षयिष्यामि. So, the sneha pasha, the attachment to all of them is cut, which was thrown by you only for the sake of contention of Srishti. Srishti includes our own prarabdha, our own sadhana, our own mutual giving, taking. ये सारे बहुत हिसाब किताब होते हैं वहाँ. You know, a big company of shares and all that, or any bank with so many accounts, loans, कितना होता है वहाँ, दिमाग ही खराब होता है देखकर हमको. सृष्टि में भी ऐसे ही है जीवों के बीच में. It is such a very complex web. You know now the websites where they are throwing all the signals, we don't know. Millions of sites, how they are all functioning. Mahamaya, more stronger than this is the mutual connection between all the jivas to clear which Bhagavan will have to do all these things of putting people together and all that. लेकिन आपके हमारे बीच में कुछ ऐसे पॉजिटिव वाला कर्म का फल एग्जॉस्ट करना है देकर, तो ही विल ब्रिंग अस टुगेदर. When that is over, silently we get apart. But along with that, if there are लड़ाई झगड़ा वाला संस्कार है, तो भगवान वो भी दे देते हैं. हमको समझ में नहीं आता, यार कल तक ठीक थे, आज से क्या हुआ? कल का अलग फल का रिजल्ट था, अलग कर्म का, टुडे डिफरेंट वन. क्षणं क्षणं कर्म फलम आगच्छति. Please remember. You know, telling to the colleague, I don't know, yaar, super theek hai, my wife is so loving. Afternoon she calls and becomes angry. Again 4 o'clock she calls and theek hai. And the रात में जाओ तो फिर से डांटती है. परेशान हो रहा हूँ मैं. Oh, that problem is not there all with my wife. Why? She's always frustrated and scolding. Common thing all the time. तो उसका वो प्रारब्ध इनका ये वाला. Clear? And then how did Bhagavan cut us under this attachment? Samaya Atma Subodha Hetina. With a Heti means Khadga. Subodha, the clear explanation and teaching of Atma means Atma Jnana. Bodha is Anubhuti. It will come tomorrow day after in our Taittiriya class. So Atma Subodha Hetina. Other than Jnana Khadgam, this Moha Maya towards everyone, anything cannot be cut asunder. That's why Asanga Shastrena Dudena Chitva comes in the 15th chapter. Again in the 4th chapter also, last sloka, Tasmad Ajnana Sambhutam Hrustam Jnana Asina Atmanaha Chitva Enam Samshayam Yogamatishta Uttishta Bharato. And tomorrow our Telugu people are going to see in Bhagavan's last sloka Vishnu Sahasranama. You know, the last sloka is Shankabhrut Nandaki Chakri. In that, the Nandaki is the Khadgam of Bhagavan. With that, he does this only. Nandaki Namaka Khadgam for cutting asunder all our attachments. So, and that Khadgam is given as, I think, Jnanam or Vairagyam. Tomorrow we'll see that. भगवान के पास पांचजन्य शंख है, कौमोदकी गदा है, शारंग धनु है, सुदर्शन चक्र है, नंदकी दिस खड्गम. All these he uses only to bless we the devotees. Each one has its own role to play. Here Jnana, Buddhi Namak Nandaki. Jnana Namak Nandaki, the khadga to cut asunder. I forgot. I remember that example for this only. So Jnana khadga के द्वारा ही सारे अटैचमेंट रूपी पाश काट कर मुक्त हो सकते हैं. ठीक है? There's no other way. Some more thoughts in this regard. Let us learn tomorrow. And tomorrow again, after Uddhavji's one more shloka where he asks Lord to order him, Lord Bhagavan Krishna in 3 shlokas only orders Uddhava, go to 4 shlokas again. Go to Badrinath and meditate. Then Shukdev ji ke 5 shlok. So maybe 3-4 more days, this most beautiful chapter will be concluded. This also took good time. Like the 28th chapter we did 48 days. This chapter also today is already 42 days. So 3-4 more days. पढ़ो ध्यान से. इतना पढ़ने के बावजूद भी how much we got the conviction and all, you see. That means what? How much more we have to do. सर्वं कृष्णार्पणम् ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ओम शांति शांति शांति. हरि ओम. श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः. कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय. सद्गुणात्मा राज की जय. My dear friends, hope you are aware of the great grace of Gurus and Bhagavan coming on to us through these satsangas. Hope you are aware, hope you are acknowledging, hope you are grateful to them. More than that, make a strong memory of all these things. Remember these precious days throughout life. More than that, now only while listening to, let us also add with all our sincerity all the possible sadhanas from our side, so that this Svadhyaya added with sadhana takes us some steps ahead in our spiritual evolution. मौका नहीं गवाना. एक ऐसा बनाते हैं. 2023 will come after 1 month. So 23, 24, 25, 26 4 साल सिर्फ भगवान का. लाइक चतुर्मास लगाते हैं लोग, चतुर साल. ओनली थ्रू आउट द डे स्वाध्याय साधना देखेंगे. तब तक अगर ज्ञान नहीं मिला, मुक्ति नहीं मिला, then 2026 you can stand for election, become MLA. है ना? You can become politician, anything, but ये 4 साल ऐसा लगाओ, ओनली साधना पे लगे रहो, शायद कुछ फर्क पड़ेगा. सर्वम कृष्णार्पणम. थैंक यू. हरि राम. Oh, somebody is here. Amma. Let us study Adhyatma Ramayanam for some time. Okay.